Hey, everybody, I'm Hillary Atkin from the Atkin Report, and I'm so excited to welcome Bryce Leatherwood, winner of The Voice, to this edition of Hillary's Happy Hour. Bryce, you just won season 22 on Team Blake. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And I'm just so proud and happy to be here.
I am so happy to have you. And what an incredible moment as you were up on stage with Bodie and Morgan Miles waiting for Carson Daly to announce the winner. What was going through your mind as you heard your name called and then hugged the other artists?
Oh, it just felt like a dream. It just felt honestly incredible. And I just can't say thank you enough to America for voting. And, that moment will be forever cherished in my mind. I just got to thank God, my family, and my all for watching and tuning in. So I just can't say thank you enough. And that moment will live with me forever.
It was incredible, but I want to talk about your last two performances, which is when America voted you as the winner. They were both really incredible, Bryce, starting with Keith Whitley's Don't Close Your Eyes, and then your really fun, upbeat version of Travis Tritt's Trouble, which he obviously really enjoyed himself.
Yes. Those were two of my favorite performances of the year. I think they showed both sides of my voice and both sides of my stage presence. And I feel like Trouble was definitely a little prelude into a Bryce Leatherwood concert. So that was so much fun to do and to see it after I performed it.
Well, you also got to perform with your coach, Blake, on his hit song, Hillbilly Bone. So tell me what that was like for you.
Oh man, yeah. Well, last night's show was just it was a celebration for everybody, and getting the chance to sing that with Blake and to be in the back of a giant truck bed and singing a song that I used to listen to on my iPod shuffle back in the day was a dream come true for me. It came full circle, so I couldn't be more proud to be representing Blake as the winner and to be representing all of my hometown and all of Georgia.
Well, Bryce, you and I first spoke right after you won your knockout and made it into the live shows. And it's been a pleasure speaking with you after every live show since. But when you look back on your performances, what have been some of the highlights for you?
Man, well, my blind audition will always go down as one of my most fondest memories. Um, Being on that stage and getting three coaches to turn around was incredible. But I think over my whole time out here, um, if heaven wasn't so far away was probably my most impactful song. And then, of course, I think the most fun I had on stage was with Trouble. I think at the end.
I wanted to talk again about your great relationship with your coach, Blake, and he's now the proud owner of 9 trophies, truly the king of the voice. And you mentioned your blinds, and you did get Blake, Gwen, and John all to turn for you. And you've told me that you almost went with Gwen because she was so persuasive. But looking back, what are your thoughts on your choice of coach?
Well, I think the results speak for itself. I think I did a pretty good job of choosing a good coach. I think Blake was the right decision for my style of music, of course, and his direction and his leadership and mentorship was great. And I'm just super happy to be representing Blake as the season 22 champion.
Well, he's also very proud of you, and he tweeted out his congratulations. He thanked America for voting for you, and he said, "Get ready, world." So, Bryce, what is next for you in addition to the recording contract?
Well, I think just hitting it full gear when it comes to writing, when it comes to releasing music, studio time, touring. I just want to do it all, and I want to do it all now. And I know that you want to kind of ride the wave of this show. You don't want to let it crest or crash, and you want to keep it going and keep it moving. So whatever that looks like, I'm ready to do it.
Well, are you going to finish up your degree at Georgia Southern University?
Oh, I've already done that. I'm done. So I'm graduated, and I'm ready to move to wherever music takes me. Hopefully to Nashville, Tennessee, and to pursue this for the rest of my life.
Well, your hometown of Statesboro, Georgia, and your school must be so happy for you. So, talk about some of the support that you've received during your journey.
Well, I've had the president of Georgia Southern University reach out to me personally and thank me for supporting both Statesboro and Georgia Southern, and keeping it up in the competition. And it was so cool to see all the nice feedback from the locals there, from the college kids there, and everybody who's came to a show down there in Statesboro, Georgia, where I'm from. So I'm just super happy to be representing them and all of the state of Georgia.
Bryce, what's been your favorite fan interaction during this entire voice journey?
I think my favorite fan interaction was when during my wild card performance. Right before that, I was in a good mood. I was in a good place. I know that Blake was being strategic and placing me there for a reason. And I was waiting backstage before the show, before I was to walk on. And I looked up in the crowd of people that were at the show, and I saw a disabled child who was in a wheelchair wearing a white cowboy hat, and that just made the whole experience all worth it. It made me realize, hey, what I'm doing here is bigger than just me. It's about music. It's about a meaning. It's about impacting people's lives, and I'm proud to say I've done that in a sense. So that's been my favorite memory.
I love that story, Bryce. Thank you for sharing that. And if you could also talk about one of the really unusual things about this season is three Team Blake members, including you, of course, made it to the finale. So talk about your camaraderie with them and with the other artists on the show.
Oh man, well, Team Blake has always stood strong together. We've always been there to support each other the same way for the other artists. I mean, we're all out here as one big family, regardless of team. But when it came down to us being next to each other on stage, we were always joking with each other and um, keeping it light because it's easy to get stressed out and worry. And I've just been trying to always keep my guys in line, and they keep me in line too. So it was such an honor to be on this show with them and to be representing Team Blake strong, and to be with probably in my opinion the best cast that the Voice has ever made. So just super proud, super blessed to be representing all the artists as the winner.
Well, another, first is Bryce, you were the first instant save artist to ever win The Voice in 22 seasons of the show. So what a remarkable journey. I mean, do you stop and think about that?
I do, and it's remarkable because that was a big moment for me, and I had to pull through. And Blake believed in me, and I think that really showed country fans that I'm here to stay, and it showed America that I'm here to stay. And it was a really cool experience. I was very very happy to be here as a winner now. Looking back at that moment, and I just couldn't be more blessed to have been saved by America and then chosen by America to be the winner.
It's been a remarkable season. And I just want to comment on one of my favorite performances of yours, kind of early on, was with the Dries. And you had talked about, another Team Blake member that you performed with, and Blake chose you as the winner. But that was such an incredible moment. And you had said they kind of adopted you. And what a great story that was. I'm sure you have so many memories of all the great people you've met behind the scenes and the fellow artists.
Oh yes, there's the list goes on and on, but I did love the Red Dirt Road performance. That'll go down as one of my favorite ones. Getting to perform with the Dries, their sound is so cool, and I think we sounded so cool together. And I'm just blessed to say I've met so many great artists through this whole experience, and now as the winner representing everyone who came out here and poured their heart on that stage. And that's my goal, is just to be the light for them. So and seeing their careers go off now and seeing everybody reaping the benefits of the show, it's just been incredible.
Well, it's been incredible to watch you this entire season, Bryce. And I want to thank you so much for taking time out to share your victorious moments with me. I want to wrap up with a toast to you. Congratulations. And
Thank you.
all the best in all of your future endeavors.
Thank you so much, Hillary. Be good. Thank you so much.
Cheers, Bryce.
Cheers.